Most men aren't failing in the gym. They're overspending. 6 days a week. No days off. Brace the grind. They treat training like it's a second job and somehow still expect it to feel sustainable. Meanwhile, there's another man. He trains 3 times a week. 5 movements. Long rest between sets. Walks daily. Sleeps like it's his profession. He gets leaner every month, stronger every quarter, and never burns out. The difference? One spends effort, the other invests it, and most men don't know which one they are. You've got men investing 6 days a week into a portfolio that returns fatigue. They believe more must be better. More exercises, more sessions, more soreness, more sweat. It feels productive. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Muscle doesn't care how many days you train. It cares about stimulus and recovery. Research consistently shows that training a muscle 2 to 3 times per week is the sweet spot for growth. After that, your muscles mostly care about total weekly sets. 12 quality sets is 12 quality sets, whether you spread them across 3 days or 6. One man thinks he's working harder, the other understands compounding, and compounding requires recovery. Stop day trading exercises. You don't need 15 variations in one session because you saw it on YouTube. That's not intelligent training. That's distraction disguised as effort. Compound movements are index funds. Pull-ups work your lats, biceps, forearms, core. Dips hit chest, triceps, shoulders. Squats train quads, glutes, hamstrings, core. One movement, multiple returns. Studies comparing compound-based programs to isolation-heavy routines show similar muscle growth when volume is equated. Which means this: 4 to 6 core lifts. Progress them. Repeat weekly. Variation is for progression, not entertainment. You don't get stronger by adding more exercises. You get stronger by mastering fewer. You see men timing their rest like they're trying to escape a burning building. 30 seconds. 1 minute. Back in. They call it intensity. It's just fatigue. Longer rest periods, 3 to 5 minutes between heavy sets, consistently produce more strength and more total volume over time. More strength equals more muscle. When you rest properly, you lift heavier, you perform better, you progress faster. Fatigue is not intensity, it's just debt. And debt compounds too. Volume is where most men lose discipline. They think if 10 sets work, 30 must work better. So they do 5 sets of pull-ups, 5 sets of chin-ups, 3 sets of rows, twice per week. That's over 30 sets for back alone. Optimal weekly volume per muscle group, roughly 10 to 20 hard sets. Beyond that, diminishing returns. If you're training a muscle 2 to 3 times per week, that's about 4 to 8 hard sets per session, 5 to 15 reps, close to failure. Then stop. Even when your ego wants more, that's discipline. Everyone's obsessed with suffering. Sprint intervals, burpees, jump squats. Gasping like oxygen is optional. High-intensity cardio isn't automatically superior for fat loss. Total energy expenditure matters. And sustainability wins. High-intensity interval training spikes stress hormones. It increases hunger. It burns people out. Walking? You can do it daily, at a pace where you can talk, but not hold a full conversation. It looks lazy. It works. Daily movement can swing calorie burn by thousands over a week. The man who walks daily beats the man who sprints occasionally, every time. You've got men obsessing over supplements, pre-workout timing, macro splits down to the gram, and then they scroll until 2 a.m. Muscle isn't built in the gym. It's built when you sleep. 7 to 8 hours. Non-negotiable. Chronic sleep restriction lowers testosterone, increases stress hormones, reduces recovery capacity. You can train perfectly. But if you sleep like rubbish, you're running your body in damage control. Sleep is the laziest performance enhancer on earth, and it outperforms most supplements. Let's compare. Approach A. Train 6 days a week. Do cardio you hate. Add exercises because you're bored, chase soreness, burn out in 3 months. Approach B. Train 3 times a week. Compound lifts, 10 to 20 quality sets. Rest properly, walk daily, sleep 8 hours, repeat for years. Most men choose what feels harder today. Very few choose what works for 10 years. Because long-term discipline is quieter. It doesn't look impressive on Instagram. It doesn't feel heroic. It feels controlled. And control wins. Discipline isn't doing more. It's refusing to add what doesn't pay. So let's wrap this up properly. If you're training 6 days a week, doing cardio you hate, adding exercises because your ego gets bored, you're not more disciplined, You're just more tired. And tired men don't build impressive physiques. They build excuses. The truth is, doing less requires more restraint. It's easy to add another set. It's hard to stop when you should. It's easy to sprint until you feel heroic. It's harder to walk daily and trust that boring wins. Most men don't fail because they didn't work hard enough. They fail because they worked emotionally. They trained like they were arguing with someone who isn't even there. And usually, that someone is a 22-year-old version of themselves with better knees and fewer responsibilities. Let him go. You're not trying to impress the gym. You're trying to build something that lasts. 3 sessions, quality sets, proper rest, daily movement, sleep like an adult. Do that for years, not weeks. Because discipline isn't adding more, it's removing what doesn't pay. And if your entire fitness strategy requires caffeine, rage, and motivational speeches just to survive, Monday, it's not a program. It's a hostage situation. Build quietly, recover properly, ignore the noise. And remember, the man who looks calm in the gym, he's not lazy, he's profitable. I'll see you in the next one.